4 years ago, I played a factory optimization game called Shapez.io. That game became Shapez, and now the sequel Shapez 2 is out. Thank you to the devs for sponsoring this video. Let's check out early access of Shapez 2. So here's how the game works, all right? I got these extractors, and I want to place them over resource wells. They're gonna mine me some circles. These circles can be dragged onto resource belts. Why are there anchors? Why do you want anchors? But you can see they're going onto the belts, and the idea is, oh god, they have a third dimension now, where you can launch the resources midair, and the idea is you eventually want to bring them to the central pit.
Deposit the resources in the pit.
And once they get to the pit, they get launched in. I need 10 of them to get my first milestone, and I've got it. But now, because you may have noticed these shapes are divisible by 4, you can actually cut them in half. So if I drag these out here and add more belts, I could then start setting it up so these things will automatically cut them in half and then destroy the other half. So I gotta deliver 40 circles, but also I gotta deliver 10 squares. Where are the squares? Over here. Here's the squares. Sure, grab some of those, make a new belt, and launch it over. Perfect. And just like that, I completed my half circle goal just in time for the squares to come in. By the way, look at this beautiful camera angle. You can just adjust however you want. Couldn't do this in the first game. So now we want to make quarter circles, huh? So I need rotators, huh? Put it right here and then cut them again just so I can get a half of a half. The vortex is what it's called. It accepts any shape, any rotation. Good to know. So now we got quarter circles coming in. As you can see, it takes a half circle, rotates it so it can be chopped in half again. Too bad the other halves don't get used for anything, or maybe they will eventually? Okay, so now we're wanting to have half squares. Well, I can do some of that. Just set up some of this, and we have half squares coming in. Perfect. And now I've completed my goals. What does this do for me? Okay, unlocking the next phase, the stacker in the second floor. A little third dimension, huh? Okay, let's combine squares and circles. So if I'm to just put it at the midpoint of the two and make a new belt for these and launch that over. So what I'm actually gonna do is take this old belt and bring it to this connection and have that be split. Take the old belt and then bring it over here. Since squares are on the base, you want those down below. And then the circles, I'm gonna get some more of. Like the circles could come over here, and then I can go to like separate layers. See what I did here? I created a conveyor lift. So then if I go into this upper layer, I can add more belts up here and then connect them to this top part. Cool, so then they'll kind of come down and they'll be nice and stacked. And then I can just like throw it right into the pit there. So let's see this in action. Yeah, so this gets elevated up, very cool. And then it comes over to the stacker right here, drops it down, and I've created the shape. And it's all compressed together, like a nice little flatbread sandwich. Okay, I also gotta make some quarter squares. 3 rotators, and then 3 more cutters. And there we go, perfect. So yes, the pit is being fed. Now I gotta do some side tasks. Oh, I see. What do I wanna do? How about this weird shape? A combination of half a square and a quarter circle. So I can pin it. That would get me 2 research points right there, so I'll do that. I already have the quarter circles here, so I guess I just need half squares. For that, I'll extract even more. So if I want, I can like bring this up to the higher layer and then use that to just kind of move it along this highway. It's definitely not a spaghetti factory right now. No, it's more of a fettuccine. And I guess up here, can I still cut up here? Oh, I can. Yeah, so just cut that in half, feed it back down, and then we're gonna put some stackers. This way, the bottom conveyor belt can feed all this, and then the top conveyor belt can feed this. It can feed the result, and let's see if this works as well as you hope it would. Oh, seems to be a disconnection here. Okay, fix that, there we go. Oh, but the rotation's probably wrong. Yeah, so I think I gotta rotate the squares 90 degrees or something. You know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna cut this off right here. Come back to higher layer, I'll still cut them, but then I'll rotate it. It just rotates it 90 degrees. I lied, I actually need 180 degrees. Yeah, so with this actually will be facing the correct way. And it looks like the circle's already in the correct formation, so let's see if this does it. Yes, there's the shape. There it is. All right, just need more of those. Those rejects can go into the pit all the same.
The pit does not discriminate.
Ooh, completed a shape goal. Now it wants me to stack quarter squares. Ooh, more shape goals. Okay, well, these quarter squares, I think they can be stacked quite easily because I could just make a belt and then we get all the stackers here. I think I'll actually just use 3 of them. Connect these on the top, connect these on the bottom. So those will start stacking. But now I gotta stack half a square and half a circle. Oh, so actually it's gonna be these, but just cut in half. That seems easy enough. Make some cuts and connect all the conveyor belts. Perfect. My beautiful, beautiful shape. I can also do some more side tasks in the meantime, like the pyramid. 3 squares stacked on top of each other. That's gotta be expensive. So how do I wanna do this? Right now, I'm gonna merge this and then disconnect this, just so we can get to a new stacking. I guess I could split this up into like 3 paths right now. One of them goes up. I think the other one also goes up, actually. So the idea is, ooh, I got a task done. Hold on, let me do this first. I would at first have like 2 stackers, merge in the bottom and on the top, and then it will come out on the bottom. And then we can have another set of 2 stackers, maybe like here. And then this is all you need, really. Launch it in. Okay, so I completed the task. So coming in here, I get 2 research points, which I can use to buy upgrades. Okay, better belts, better cutting, better stacking. Let's get better belts. Definitely want to hold those pants up. So what does that look like? Well, not much, because I think other things are going to be the choke points, but I guess what it could mean is that I could do more stuff. Like if I take another stacker here, I think I'd be able to support it. Same with another stacker here. Oh wait, is there a jam somewhere? Wait, we're not getting any... What? We have an elevator jam? Oh no, elevator's down. How terrible. There we go. Fixed the elevator. Perfect. Okay, now that this is moving, hopefully there won't be so much of a backup. Yeah, we got the beautiful pyramid going. And now, oh, I got another task to do this kind of shape. Well, whatever this shape is derivative of this, so I could probably use some cutters. Destroys the west half of any shape. That's exactly what I want. I think, though, I would need the cutters right here. And conveyor belts coming in. Let's see. Oh, west is not that. Okay, so it looks like I need some rotating first. Yeah, in fact, west is this way. So rotator rotates it clockwise. To be honest, I would prefer counterclockwise, but it is what it is, because that means I have to do 3 sets of rotations, I think, and then a cut. That is not at all efficient, but it will certainly be better once I can actually get a counterclockwise rotator. Seems like I need to unlock it, but hey, that's the shape. All right, what other side task do I want to do? Halves with halves? Wait, I don't get it. This just looks like 2 squares stacked on top of each other. It is. Well, that's easy then. I basically already have that produced. It's right here. You know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna take this and rechange the conveyor belts, because I can't have a 4-way intersection. I can have a 3-way. You know I love my 3-ways. If I want, I could just make this totally spaghetti. Set up a little belt launcher here. Just send it on over. And then that way it can be delivered. Nice and easy. Okay, I also saw there was a task for circles stacked. You know, screw the stacking circles. What about the quarter stack here? All right, so it's just gonna be this. This has room now for 3 rotators and then 3 more cutters, like that. A beautiful quarter. Now let's stack some circles, which I have plenty of right here. This is in fact backed up. And I could just make a little split off here, bring half of them up, bring you around, and bring this in right there. Perfect. Now, you might be wondering how I plan to get it on the inside. That is a great question. I'm gonna do a little thing called a belt launcher right here. That's the play. Just connect it on over here. Boom, and boom. There we go. Perfect. Anything else? No, I'm actually working on everything I can.
Feed the pit.
Now we can sit back and enjoy the whole factory so far. A nice angle. Ooh. Okay, so I got a task. So that means more research points, more upgrades. Oh, and actually more research points. I'll have a counterclockwise rotator. Oh, speak the devil. That's that. So now it wants a bigger pyramid stack. But first, I definitely want that counterclockwise rotator. There actually seems to be some interesting stuff in here. That'll be very useful. But now I need to stack more pyramids. Looks like I have a bunch of squares here just waiting to be used. Oh wait, I can have a 4-way path. Okay, interesting. Yeah, stack some more of these. I guess I still do need the 2 high stacks. Well, you know what? I can just stack two high stacks to get a 4 high stack. What I'm actually gonna do is say get rid of the 3 high stacks. We don't need those anymore. That's silly. Why would you do that? And instead just merge everything into a 2 high stack. Connect it and connect it. Yeah, screw it, more stackers. Can't say no to them. All right, so we got all the 2 high stackers. Now, with these, I can actually just get a little deleting going. Take some of these and bring them up nice and high. Get ready to stack them again. But some of them don't need to be stacked. I can worry about that in a second. For now, the 4 high stack. I guess I could like split and can I combine here? Well, I can. I can just bring it back to the same belt. Am I allowed to return that? Oops, forgot to do this. There we go. Let's see, we got the 4 high stack coming in. Yeah, squish to make a big pyramid. Now, does that cooperate? They're coming together. Yeah, it looks like it's happy both ways, so I'll take it. Ooh, I can see the pit up close. Stare into its beauty. Okay, try to make this diagonal connection now. So it looks like I gotta make quarter squares. Well, I have some nifty half squares up here. So I suppose I could steal from you. Okay, it seems like sometimes I can do 4-way intersections, but I think it's like only 1 input, 3 outputs. So like that's a valid 4-way intersection. So this here, I think I'm just gonna drop it down. Because with you, I've got a fun little task. First, rotate and then cut to get the quarters. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna have half rotate again. Okay, so half of these are gonna rotate twice clockwise. Half of these are gonna rotate counterclockwise. And then what I can do is take the neighboring ones, bring one of them up. Same with this here. Bring it up, stack them. Bunch of stacking. We'll do 6 stackers. Yeah, bottom ones will just come in and connect, kind of like that. And then top ones, in their infinite wisdom, will come up here and connect. Perfect. So now, I've got the shape. I've acquired it. Why am I looping back around? Because I have a spot for a belt launcher. You want to see it? It's right here. I don't know if it will actually go through the stuff, but I kind of hope it does. Like, it might be onto something. In the meantime, I've got some research points. Got 1 there and 1 here. But now I want half-stacked circles, half-stacked squares. Oh, yeah. It's just launching through the upper layer. All right, nice clip. Well, I'll take that. Well, so good news is I have these half circles already. Or these stack circles, rather. And I can just make some cutters. Maybe like that. And then pump it. And then with the squares. So some of these squares then, just the stacked ones, you're gonna have to do a little bit of cutting. Right here. Bring it in, and then bring it back. Perfect. That's all that's needed. I also got this really strange one. This shape with the circle stacked on top of it. Do I have that shape? Oh yeah, so this shape is below a circle. Okay, well I do have extra circles, just in kind of strange spots. So first things first, I think I'm gonna change up how some of these connect. You will go here, you will go here, and you will come with me. Got another shape goal, love to see it. And now may seem like a good time to try to fix some stuff. For instance, I could switch 3 clockwise rotators with the counterclockwise rotator. That'd be very helpful. Bam, bam, bam. Just put the cutter right here. Then I got a little bit of extra space for them to stack on the circles. We'll do it right here. Then I can bring this back around. Just connect it all up. These circles, I think I'm actually going to spaghettify it this way. Before playing the game, I think I had to sign an agreement saying that I wouldn't do a spaghetti factory. Okay, not literally sign, but check a box saying this. Well, this went fucking well, didn't it? Well, listen, this is my first time playing it. The idea is like the more you play, the more efficient you start getting. And the less your factory looks like this, and the more it looks actually good. But getting the actual shape does seem good. At least I'm doing it right. Took a little bathroom break, and I came back to 4 completed tasks. Oh, I better be able to get something good with this. Well, I got more tasks to get. How can I upgrade? Oh, a cutter that gives me both halves and doesn't destroy anything. Oh, interesting. Well, that sounds good. What else can I get? 180 rotator, a faster version of the stacker that outputs to the side, the 3rd floor. Oh my goodness. I'll try a bent stacker. I bet I can make some use out of that. All right, so what do I got? The quarter stacked circle. Well, here, okay, this is like where the new cutter will come in handy. So right from the get-go, I can just delete all these old cutters and maybe send a belt this way, because we're gonna be cutting. That thing's nice. 1 input, 2 outputs. Seems pretty valuable. Now, I need to get to a quarter, so how do I want to rotate this? Probably just rotate them all clockwise, yeah? And then more split cutting? I realize this is actually gonna get very spacey very quick. Can I put this on higher level? Ooh, maybe I could use the 2nd dimension for this. So what I was thinking is like, cutter, cutter, cutter again, but then higher cutters. Actually, let me shift these over by 1, like that. So then I can go bam, 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 and then bring this up here, and likewise with these, like that. So now I've got 12 outputs, which are probably gonna clog up some belts, but you know what? Still seems pretty nice. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay, it actually does look like the belts are gonna be clogging up. So what I'm actually gonna do then is multiple belts. Actually, it looks like there's not much of a delay here. This seems to be perfect. So the 2nd belt will be on the top layer then. Oh, and I can input here? Oh, I can input from above. Oh, nice. Okay, sick. Well, this is a nice little setup. I guess I could do the same with squares. Oh wait, no, I want something different. It wants the double stack square combined with half a circle. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just delete all of this and make it a new. All of you, go. So right here, start with a little splitting. Get that going. I should have gotten the 180 degree rotator. That would have been perfect. That's all right. We can rotate half clockwise, half counterclockwise. That works just as well. And half of these will be brought up. And I'll do a bunch of stackers. Ooh, whoa, that was very quick on these things. Hold on. Well, let me finish this, because I need to stack these bad boys. Perfect. So then, just need half a circle. Oh, I think this could work. Just got to clear this out. More stackers. And I'll take a split off above. I'll do 2 sets of cutters, so I'm gonna need the rest. And then these are just gonna have to rotate to be on the bottom. Perfect. Just like that. Perfect. And then down below, get all that lined up. I mean, that looks pretty good. Perfect. So now I'm looking for whatever the heck this is. Well, it's basically this shape. I guess just the right half cut off right now. All right, if I want this to sit right, I'm actually gonna almost redo the whole upper layer, because the upper layer will start here. Bring it over here, and then start cutting. Bam to bam to bam. So half these are already the right shape. The other half need a little more space. Okay, fine, let's just do it up here then. So there we go. And half these need to be rotated twice, the other half don't need anything at all. Perfect. Yeah, there we go, got the shape. And then the last one, okay, looks like we need diagonal double stack quarter circles. First things first, I could always take more input of circles. And I've already split up the quarter circles. So why don't just up here, I just rotate twice and then start stacking. The stacker bent is straight up faster. So how would I want to do this? It looks something like this, I think. Yeah, and then on the top, it split off a bit more like that. And we kind of get rid of this for now. Yeah, so we got all the stacking going on here. Then we could just merge it. Yeah, that's an interesting looking system. Why are some of these being rotated different amounts? Oh, it's because they start as different pieces. Oh yeah, I never took into account rotation at the first place. Ooh, awkward. Well, in that case, let's work on rotators then. Just delete all of this, and even all of this right now. How do I want to rotate this? Have some of these rotate clockwise. I think above too. Just have these rotate clockwise. Then all of a sudden we're good. Yeah, I believe we are. Nothing to worry about here. Oh, got another task done. Love it. Which is unlocked. Interesting. Okay. Double stacked half square, double stacked half circle. Yeah, here we go. This is the shape I wanted. Perfect. So now what? Well, I do have the half circles already here. So ideally, I think I just want to stack them. I think, though, I'm going to need to change up at least a bit and just pump it out this way. We're going to split. Half of these are just going to go down elevator, and then half on top. Maybe this corner stack could still work. Yeah, screw it. I think right now I'm just going to regular stack it and not overthink it. It's one of those things that sometimes you just need to let it ride. Bring it up, and then bring it around. Perfect. Yeah, there's our shape. Oh, and here we go. Milestone 2 completed. Pretty major thing. I've unlocked blueprints now, which finally allows me to copy paste. And this now begins the time you would actually want to start to plan out efficient factories. If I want, I could copy my whole factory. Whoop! Have it join and then just place it down. Can I rotate this? I can rotate the whole thing. So if I wanted to, I could just have an identical second factory right here. What's funny too is I think that's actually the right inputs. This is the circle input, this is the square inputs. That actually legit kind of looks like a microchip or something. And with that, I'll leave you all to do the rest. Go get shapes to yourself, engineer some efficient factories, and dig into the depth that this game has, because there is so much more than meets the eye. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.